So just finished up. I was at the Pomona courthouse today with another attorney working on a felony battery case. And fortunately, the other attorney had some good discussions with the DA. Apparently, the DA wasn't really interested in moving forward on the case and actually going to trial. We had started to prepare for trial. We were supposed to have trial on Wednesday, the 6th. One of the things I want to talk about today, though, is negotiating that kind of plea agreement. It is going to be give and take. You're going to have situations where the facts are against you on something, and you have to decide what kind of level of risk that you're comfortable with. You may have clients who are telling you, no matter what, I'm not going to plead, and that's their choice, but they have to understand what the consequences are, what you're going to be facing going to court. You may not be able to put your witness on the stand. Your client may not be able to be somebody that you'll want to put on the stand. The facts don't always line up with the narrative, and you're trying to put on a defense that you may or may not win with. And so today it was negotiated for her so she didn't have to do any more jail time, but she's been in jail for 7 months now, so she's done some time. So she ended up doing a plea agreement where she's not going to do any more jail time, and she gets out today. She's going to be processed today, but it becomes a strikeable offense. And so, the first strike, you may not end up doing any jail time. That second strike, though, the judge takes that strike into consideration. If you get another strike, they're going to double the time on you. So if you're sentenced to 2 years, it becomes 4 years. And then for the third strike, it can be 25 to life. So having a strike on your criminal record is a big deal. But we had to negotiate the plea agreement, and she was ready to get out of jail at this point and didn't want to take the chance of going to trial and not winning. I mean, we just needed one juror to say no, that we believe that she had a right to self-defense, but you never know. And she wasn't willing to gamble. She got a really good deal today, but it is a strikeable offense, and that's part of that give and take in negotiations for the plea agreement. And I think being ready to go to trial puts a lot of pressure on the DA. So if you're representing somebody, filing some motions and being ready to go to trial, it puts pressure on them. They have their own schedule that they're keeping to. They have different cases that they're responsible for. So it was a good outcome. But it's one of those things where you're going to have to give and take, and you're going to have to convince your client what's in their best interest. And sometimes it's not always winning 100% and getting everything that you wanted in that plea agreement. So you just do the best that you can. All right, good luck.